So I knew it could go either way with Central Intelligence. Jeffrey K. Howard here, Vegas film critic, here to review Central Intelligence, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart. This is one of those movies where it's just going to be really good, kind of good, or really bad. So you have the needle here, really good, and no, this is really good, that's really bad. So, Kevin Hart is the king of the prom. Wait, I was going to do a gag. I'm not going to do a gag because this movie's terrible. I'm just going to be right up front. It's really bad. And I love The Rock. Please, don't get me wrong. Dwayne Johnson, I idolize him. I follow him on Instagram. I follow everything he does every day. And Kevin Hart, I think, is really funny. I really do, you know. But a little of Kevin Hart goes a long way. I'm not making a height joke because I'm vertically challenged too. Let me set up the film real quick. So, The Rock plays Bob, and in high school, the movie opens up with a flashback. He's this overweight kid who's not very popular, very nerdy, very effeminate, and of course, during the senior assembly, they throw him out naked from the shower, and the whole school, including the faculty, all are laughing at him. Yeah, right, but they're all laughing at him. And of course, Kevin Hart, who's being honored at the senior assembly, is the high school jock. He's the most popular kid in school. He's the king of the prom. I mean, he's just an all-around nice guy, and of course, he shows compassion and takes his Letterman's jacket and covers him up. So it's a really good moment. Fast forward 20 years later, it's a 20-year reunion. Kevin Hart was this king of the hill back in the day. Now he's an accountant. He has no excitement in his life. He has no family. He has a great wife. He married his high school sweetheart, but he has no excitement in his life. So what happens? Bob now drops in out of nowhere for the reunion and secretly recruits him to go on a mission for the CIA because he's a big CIA operative. And of course, he's not the fat nerdy kid anymore. He's just The Rock. He's this big, huge guy. So they go on this adventure where they have to find out who the Black Badger is. Someone who's stealing secrets, someone who's stealing money, or this whole kind of CIA espionage thing going on. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Their chemistry doesn't work. The Rock's character doesn't work. Kevin Hart doesn't work, who constantly whines and complains to the whole thing. You see all these influences of Eddie Murphy doing all these gags where you got to create a distraction. So of course, Eddie Murphy would be classic at that. He would go inside and do all these, things to distract somebody, like, I'm here to clean the pool or something like that. He was just kind of, I'm not trying to say I know Eddie Murphy did it. Kevin Hart's his own comedian. He's very talented. He's very funny. But it's again, the script. It's not these actors. I think these actors are very talented. They're very funny. I did smile a few times, but I was just like the mundane plot of them speaking this dialogue that makes absolutely no sense, We have to get the Black Badger. Are you the Black Badger? No, you're the Black Badger. We must find the Black Badger. Just give me some sort of reality, It can be still a comedy, a buddy cop film, but still just give me something that's kind of based in reality, None of this movie made sense. Absolutely just... Even the action sequences didn't make any sense. The humor didn't make any sense. Nothing worked at all. That's just my reaction. And I looked on Rotten Tomatoes. It's at about 60% right now. Audience reaction is about 70%. So I just think The Rock fumbled. And I got in arguments with the critics thinking it's like 4 stars or it's going to be one of the big hits of the summer. I go, no, it's not. Word of mouth is going to kill this film. And I love The Rock and I love Kevin Hart. I hate to say that. I didn't love this film at all. I wanted to leave. I really did. I didn't laugh. I didn't think it was funny. I thought The Rock's character always being this big dumb guy. I can understand if that was a front, but when he told me he was with the CIA and we're on a mission, he should have turned into a badass. He should have. He didn't. And Kevin Hart constantly being confused about what's going on. It's like, okay, after the first day, after a shootout, after you understand what's going on, stop like always complaining and, get badass too. Or at least try to be badass. Your constant whining, he didn't even accept his surroundings and what was going on. It was always like every scene it was being revealed that he was with the CIA and he was on a mission, that he was in danger. It's like after the 5th time, it's like, okay, kind of like work yourself into where the story is now and stop being, Central Intelligence failed. I'm sorry, Rock. I'm sorry, Kevin. Rock, you've got 10 more films coming out. Everyone stumbles once in a while, okay? I don't blame you guys. I blame the awful script and the awful story. And there was just no chemistry between you two at all. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. All right, for more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Check out my podcast on iTunes. And if you like what you see, I would greatly appreciate if you hit that subscribe button right down there. Or is it over here? It's one of those corners. And share, thumbs up, like, give me a comment. What did you think of Central Intelligence? Did you see it? What's your favorite Rock film? What's your favorite Kevin Hart film? Not this one. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard from Las Vegas. It's 110 today. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.